Hello and welcome to another episode of Jim the Editor Reviews. I am the aforementioned Jim, and today we're reviewing Jolo Sugar-Free Jelly Bears. Now this was requested by Sam Lawrence, so thank you very much, Sam. I'm gonna regret it, I'm pretty sure, but we'll see how this goes. Now the first thing that I noticed about this, other than the fairly plain packaging, is when you open it up, you're struck in the face by this vaguely fruity, vaguely sweet, plasticky smell, which is always what you're looking for when you think food. Now, that aside, if you can get past that smell to the bears themselves, now I've already eaten a whole bunch because this is not the first take of this that I've done. There are 5 flavors, reportedly. We have the clear flavor, which is vaguely banana-y, which I was quite surprised by. The yellow flavor, which is vaguely lemony. I mean, they're all quite subtle in their flavors, which I'm quite surprised by. I was expecting kind of a huge artificial taste through them. The green, lime-ish. The red, cherry, I think. And the only one that actually tastes as you might expect in the fruity way, like an orange, the orange one. Now, over the course of these takes, I've eaten maybe 20, 25, 30 of these things. And anyone who's acquainted with these jelly bears will know that that does not bode well. In fact, that's exactly why Mr. Lawrence asked me to review these items. So we're going to check back in about 4 or 5 hours to see if these jelly bears have done their thing and finish the review off then. In the meantime, I'm going to chuck on screen some Amazon reviews of this product. So see you on the other side, I suppose. Well, alright, I'm back, and if you can tell by the change in light, it's now nighttime. It has been just over 7 hours since I ate those gummy bears, and it's been quite a rough time. If you did look at any of those Amazon reviews, you'll know exactly what I mean, but about an hour into it, I started to feel a little uncomfortable. 2.5 hours later, feeling a bit bloated, and that discomfort had really increased. Apart from that, since then, I've had some stomach cramps, some really quite bad stomach cramps actually, and kind of the constant feeling of wanting to be sick, but not being able to be, or not being kind of imminently in threatening to be sick. I really kind of feel like I've been poisoned. Which is not great, obviously. And I mean, I think suffice to say that I'm very glad that I invested quite heavily in that coconut oil toilet paper from earlier. Yeah, no, it's been a really rough day. And as I say, I kind of do feel like I've been poisoned. I would go so far from recommending anyone eat these things. It's atrocious. Like, I read those reviews, I thought, oh, it can't be that bad. It is that bad. It's really bad. So, in terms of recommending this as a food, no way. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. In terms of, like, a joke item, if you were planning on giving these things to people who weren't suspecting it, like, I went into this knowing, kind of, what the impact might be. But if you're giving this to someone unsuspectingly, that's a word, then you're a terrible person. It's not funny, it's not a joke. Like, it's seriously quite a bad time. And I hope I'm on the downward slide, but I'm still feeling the effects, what, a good 7 hours later. So, with all that in mind, given their taste, the taste I was going to give like a C plus 2. I thought the fruit flavors were understated, which was actually quite interesting, but not. They didn't do enough to undercut the really fake sugary flavor and the kind of gross gelatinous texture that the beers have. As for the after effects, you just get a straight F for that. So I think that will round out to a D overall. I do not recommend this product. Don't do it to yourself. And I think that's all for Jim the Editor reviews this week. Please give us a subscribe, and if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a better time reviewing my next product or next thing than I did this week. That's all from me. Bye for now. Hope you hear from me soon.